TJ Perenara's career is one of the great what-ifs in New Zealand rugby. For more than a decade, he was everywhere. In your face, under your skin, around the ruck, in the air, on the scoreboard. He didn't just play halfback, he hunted. Fast service, razor-sharp instincts, a fearless edge that made him impossible to ignore. Yet somehow TJ Perenara finished his All Blacks career on 89 test caps. Not 100. Not the milestone his talent and impact deserved. And the reason is simple. Timing. TJ was born into the era of Aaron Smith. For years, the black number 9 jersey belonged to the most consistent halfback World Rugby has ever seen. No matter how well TJ played, and he was world class, he was stuck behind a once-in-a-generation rival. That made him the ultimate impact player, the bench weapon, the tempo changer, the guy you unleashed when the game needed fire. He played in 2 Rugby World Cups. He won everything there was to win. He scored 23 tries in 89 tests, an outrageous return for a halfback. And when TJ hit his peak, the world noticed. In 2019, he produced one of the most iconic moments in modern rugby. A length of the field team try, finished in vintage Perenara style. It won World Rugby Try of the Year, beating out the best moments from across the globe. The best try on the planet, scored by a man who couldn't lock down the starting jersey. That's how brutal the competition was. But just when the door began to open, his body shuttered again. In 2022, TJ suffered a devastating Achilles rupture. Before that, serious shoulder injuries. Each setback cost him months, tours, seasons, momentum. Those injuries didn't just take him off the field. They quietly erased the chance of 11 more tests, maybe even 20. Instead of chasing 100 caps, he was chasing rehab. Yet, at Super Rugby level, his legacy is carved in stone. TJ is a Hurricanes icon. He helped deliver the franchise's first ever title in 2016. He became a long-time leader in Wellington, and astonishingly, he rose to become one of the highest try scorers in Super Rugby history across all positions. Over 60 Super Rugby tries, more than most wingers, more than most fullbacks, as a halfback. That is unheard of. TJ didn't just distribute, he finished. 5 metres out, defenders panicked. A half gap was all he needed. He turned slow rucks into 7 points. He punished laziness. He turned momentum into damage. While other nines managed games, TJ ended them. That's why his All Black story feels unfinished. On impact, on ability, on big game presence. TJ Perenara was a 100 cap caliber player. But injuries and the shadow of Aaron Smith meant his career became a masterclass in sacrifice rather than domination. He ended on 89 tests. So close. Still his legacy is undeniable. 23 international tries. World Rugby Try of the Year in 2019. Super Rugby champion. One of Super Rugby's all-time leading try scorers. A Hurricanes legend. A relentless competitor. TJ may never have joined the 100 cap club, but in every way that matters, he belonged there.